Again, a reach for love songs. I gotta say, I had no hand in selecting these. Let me just add that right here. McGraw's out. He returns on Monday. John Carney filling in. So Cordell Whitlock will be hosting our broadcast coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. Johnny Londoff, Deb Peterson, George Mahey from St. Louis Magazine talks about where procrastinators can feed their honeys tonight because they forgot to make reservations. Mike Kelly and so much more off to the movies with Tom O'Keefe. All right, let's talk theater. And Stephen Woolf, the artistic director at the Rep, joins us in studio. A new show, Other Desert Cities. I heard the description that you do in the commercial, and it's another show about dysfunctional families.
Well, now, John.
It's true.
It's Valentine's Day. Come on.
Happy families aren't interesting theater.
Well, yes, drama needs some conflict, don't you think?
Absolutely.
You know, it's a very clever, sharp, funny, moving story about, yes, a family that's slightly dysfunctional, set in Palm Springs, actually set in 2004. There's a very short scene at the end. It's in 2010. It's about a family where the daughter, who's in her 40s, has come home, written a book, a memoir about this family that is well connected. The patriarch was a big Hollywood star and is now a former ambassador and chair of the GOP. Wife is very well connected, and they're afraid of this memoir being published.
Who's it loosely based on, in your estimation?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody in particular. The story revolves. They are friends of the Reagans. There's a lot of political name dropping going on. It's very funny, and then also deeply moving and affecting about what happens to the family. And like all families, there are secrets, and the secrets evolve during the course of the play.
It's interesting too that the story of the dysfunctional family has been told by Hollywood and been told on the big screens and stages forever. And the fact that there can still be a unique approach to it speaks volumes, I think.
Oh, yeah. I mean, every family has its problems, my guess is. This is highly dramatic, highly involving, because and it's specialized in what goes into this memoir, and eventually the secrets that come out that you don't see coming. I mean, the playwright is really couches in some surprises towards the end of the play, and you understand why the parents don't want this memoir to come out.
When's your tell-all coming out?
There is none. There's nothing to tell.
Come on.
John, there's nothing you haven't asked.
Come on. You've spent your life in theater.
Well, yes.
Hobnobbing with the rich and famous.
Oh, is that it? I didn't know that.
Got to be stories. I've got probably 10 chapters of my book done.
And you've gotten them written?
Yes, but my book will not come out until I'm dead.
That's what they say.
Oh,
but someone...
Yeah. Because
if you put it on a computer, it can get out, They're watching.
I was honest, so it's not coming out.
They're watching.
Until I'm dead. It runs through March 9th. At the Rep, it's Other Desert Cities on the main stage, and you guys always have so many other things going on, too, with
right.
workshops and things.
This is on the main stage through March 9th. This was a Pulitzer Prize finalist, by the way, a year ago. Coming up in their studio theater. New play called Soup, Stews, and Casseroles, 1976, written by well-known playwright Rebecca Gilman. It's a play we commissioned, takes place in Monroe, Wisconsin. It's about a company, a factory being taken over by a corporation that wants to get the union out of the corporation. Clever, interesting play. Our Ignite New Play Festival starts in March, and that you can find on our website. We have a special event about soups, stews, and casseroles going on March 10th in the lobby. That also is on the website.
Have you written a play before?
No. Oh, no. I'm a terrible writer.
Well, how do you know?
Oh, I know. I can't write fiction.
I would think, I know people just because, I fly a lot doesn't mean I can, fly an airplane.
Right.
But still, have you tried it?
Yeah.
Because you obviously know what works and what doesn't.
Well, I tried it when I was in school, and I thought it was bad. I write, I write about the shows we're doing. That seems to work.
What about gracing the stage as an actor?
That's a terrible idea.
Have we seen you do that?
Oh no, you don't want to do that.
Did you try that?
Yeah.
before?
Oh, I'm terrible. I'm a director and a producer. I look at the big picture of things, and I can't quite focus. Actors need big picture ideas. They need to be really bright, and they need to really be able to focus individually on their character.
What's the most touching play you ever saw that you put on or otherwise?
Oh, that's really a tough question.
It is. It's kind of like your favorite kid, but
Yeah, well,
that's
because
good.
they're all my children, you know.
Right.
The most touching
Yeah.
play. Wow, wow, wow. Probably Death of a Salesman, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Willie Loman. You guys have done that a
We
few
did.
times.
Oh, yeah. No, Janelle Joplin played Willie Loman for us brilliantly.
He's
Just
so
brilliantly.
terrific.
Yeah.
I know they just had the awards. Are they the Obies? What are the awards for the local actors?
Oh, no. The
Whatever.
St. Louis Critics Circle Award.
Right. How'd you guys fare in that?
We got a lot of nominations. We got 26 noms.
Yeah.
The awards are March 17th.
Yeah.
So
Are you personally up for one? As
No.
artistic director?
No, I'm not.
What is that? Not that you have to, justify what you do to me. You don't.
Yeah.
But what does artistic director mean? If you don't direct, you don't act.
Well, no, I direct.
You don't write.
I directed Other Desert Cities.
Right.
It's my show.
Okay.
I direct.
Right. Okay.
I direct. I direct. I produce. I put the shows together.
So do you pick them?
I pick them. I work with the directors. I hire the directors and work with them and making their show come to life. Work with the directors and their designers. Involved in casting.
What's the show you've always wanted and can't get because it's obscenely expensive or they're not giving up the rights?
Oh, I'm frankly desperate to do Follies, a Stephen Sondheim brilliant musical.
Yeah.
It's big. It's just, I think you can double it down to about 26 people. You need a full orchestra to make it sound right.
I'll make some calls.
Would you please?
I can make things happen.
You're important in this community. You can do that.
In some third world countries, I would be considered such, yes. Other Desert Cities runs through March 9th. How do we get our tickets?
314-968-4925 or repstl.org. A really fascinating, clever, a play you won't forget with a smashing cast.
And one of the greatest theatrical backdrops there at the Rep as well. As you know, I've graced the stage many times.
Yes, I've seen you on that stage.
Not in anything interesting, but I've been there. And now that I'm working days, I'm free to catch shows at night again. So you'll see me back at the Rep soon.
Great.
Good to see you as always, Steve.
Good to see you, John. Thanks.